Before we begin, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos. After being abandoned twice, boy finally finds a definitive father. The story of Tony and Peter Mutabazi confirms that our destiny really seems to be mapped out. Tony was first given up for adoption at age 2 by his biological parents. When he was 4 years old, he was adopted from a family from Oklahoma in the USA. But that family abandoned him too when he was 11. His adoptive parents left Tony in a hospital in Charlotte, North Carolina, and never returned. That's when Peter met him. Peter Mutabazi was a volunteer in a project where people could temporarily welcome children who had been abandoned or who had been removed from their parents due to mistreatment. So social worker Jessica Ward called him and asked him to take Tony in. He would need to look after Tony just for a weekend in his home. Jessica got Tony out of the hospital and took him to Peter's house at the same time. Upon arriving at Peter's house, Tony saw a toy in his sleeping room and asked if he could play. It warmed my heart that he asked that and called me sir, recalls Peter. Peter also comments that Tony always called him father. This caught his attention because the other children he took in only referred to him as a father when they were in public places. After a few days, he heard about Tony's story. Jessica commented that his adoptive parents abandoned him in the hospital and had rescinded his guardianship, which would cause the boy to return to a foster home. Peter said he was completely thrilled, and that's exactly when he realized he was going to adopt Tony. After I learned that his parents' rights were revoked and he had nowhere else to go, I knew I needed to take him home. I had the room, the resources, so I had no reason to let him go. For what someone did for me, I wanted to do something for someone else, Peter added. Tough childhood. He was born in Uganda, Africa, and faced many difficulties throughout his life. Peter was abused at age 10 until he ran away from home. That's when he moved to the U.S. and started working for World Vision United States, a global Christian humanitarian organization that helps children in need. Peter says he thought about getting married and having children, but then he decided to wait a little longer. One day, someone came to him and asked if he was interested in being a temporary guardian. Since he was single, he didn't know if he was qualified for the position. And he was. It was 2 years receiving children of all ages. In all, it was 12 temporary children. Tony was the 12th. The story of these two is so special that there's no way I couldn't visualize it. Tony and Peter celebrated their definitive adoption, and their Instagram profile already adds up to over 85,000 followers. They're amazing together, and you can't deny that they form a beautiful and loving family. Please share this with your friends and family.